Did you know you have a relationship savings account? Well, you do, whether you know it or not. And the question is, are you investing in it? I'm Dr. Kristen Kopaz. I'm a clinical psychologist, and I've been talking about our 6-week relationship challenge. So if you haven't checked that out, look at my other videos, subscribe to see the rest of them. And today we're going to talk about how to invest in your relationship. So a relationship savings account, it's just what it sounds like. It's a place where we sort of mentally keep track of the things that our partner is doing for us and what we're doing for them. And whether we like to admit it or not, it's there. If you're really working hard on your relationship, you're investing in your relationship, right? So you're going to be doing things that put money, so to speak, into your relationship savings account. These things are just the niceties, right? They're the things that we do because we care about the other person. The beginning of the relationship, they might be easy, right? They're part of courting, they're part of trying to impress the other person. But as we get used to each other, as we get further along in a relationship, sometimes they go by the wayside. We get really busy. There's more people that come into our lives if we get a family. And we just start forgetting to invest in that savings account. And sometimes we start withdrawing from it more often, right? It's okay to withdraw from it when you need it, when you're tired, you're exhausted, maybe when you're sick, when you just had a bad day and you make a mistake. That's where the savings account comes in, and we're going to have to withdraw from it, right? But if it's not there to begin with, that's where relationships get into big trouble. So I want you to think about, how can you invest in these coming weeks in your relationship? How can you put more into that relationship savings account? And these are little niceties. Just like a relationship can die a death by 1,000 cuts, as they say, small things that destroy trust and harm the relationship over time. A relationship savings account is a way to heal it little bit by little bit, to grow it and improve it and strengthen it with small things. So think about how you can build trust with 1,000 promises kept. How can you do niceties that really show your partner you've thought about them during the day, you've taken them into account? Or maybe ask your partner today, what does kindness look like to you? So if you're heading out on a date and listening to this in the car, or you're playing it for your partner before you have a chance to sit down and talk, it might be a real question to explore. What does kindness look like in our relationship to you? Because one person might think, oh, it's doing the dishes. And for another, they might think it's actually when you remember the type of cheese that I love when you're at the store rather than buying the other kind that I don't like. It's when you offer to take the kids to school so I don't have to do it. So think about how you can do these small things. We know the big things matter, but the small ones add up over time. So adding to your relationship bank account, making that savings account nice and plush and ready for a rainy day, ready for a day when we make a mistake or really need to withdraw from it, is so important. So I really want you to think about how you can do that. How do we put into that? And it's progress, each day. We work on it, we try to improve, we try to learn the other person. We don't have to be perfect about it, right? But showing that we care enough that we're trying, that's what's important. And again, that it's personalized. How can I put into it? Whether it's with a compliment, words, a gesture, behaviors, remembering things, any of those put into your relationship savings account. And trying to really be specific about it, making sure each day you're doing it. Set reminders for yourself, make notes for yourself. It all counts. It doesn't matter how it happens, it counts. And then think about, as you're working on your relationship, how often do you withdraw from it? How often do you say, I'm just so tired. I just can't do this right now, or not tonight, dear. How often do we withdraw from that savings account? And is there a balance? I want you to think about these. Hopefully you're with your partner, taking the relationship challenge and working on that. If not, check out my old videos from a few weeks ago. Think about doing that challenge over the next 6 weeks, and I'll see you back here next time. Click the subscribe button if you want to hear the next one that comes up. Give me a like if you want to hear more. Thanks so much.